tag. Means tackle and guard to us. Means we're pulling both of those guys. Tag is a big play for us. It's the key component to being a good power football team. I'll explain what that means. Power is obviously a fullback kick out and a backside guard pull around. To be able to run power effectively, we feel like our power counter plays have to be dynamite. Well, our first real counter off of the power play is what we call tag. And you can see what we're doing here is we're orbiting our four-backs. We've got twins to the left. That four-back's coming in motion, and then he's going to take the handoff. The quarterback's actually going to hand off to the four-back there, and the four-back is going to take one step like he's running to the left, put his toe in the ground, cut, and run back to the right. Percy Harvin made a living with this from the University of Florida the last few years. It's just dynamite football. The guards rule, pull and kick out the last man on the line of scrimmage. If the tight end can get underneath that defensive end, he will. If he can't, block him. Tackle pulls and leads the hole. That is tough to deal with because everybody on our left of the defense there is all watching that back motioning, headed to the left. He takes a step and crosses the quarterback's face, takes the ball, heads left, and then stops and goes right. That is tough to defend. Defensive coordinators are going to have a fit with that kind of football. I don't feel like power should be a part of your offense unless you're willing to run tag from the shotgun as well. They're really a marriage. Those two plays go hand in hand, and one definitely complements and makes better the other. Once again, here you see wide. Love this play. It's a great opportunity for misdirection in your offense, which the wing T is known for. You can see we've got two splits, two slots. That four-back is motioning in. He's going to make it look, once again, should have drawn the line a little further, but he's going to make it look like it's going to go to the left, and then he's going to counter back right. You know, if you're trying to key motion, motion tells you this is a left side play. If you're keying the fullback's showing you this is a left side play. He's kicking out the end like he should on power. Everything is telling me if I'm playing linebacker right now that they're running power to their left, and then we counter back and run it to our right. That is very, very difficult for a defense to handle that kind of misdirection in the shotgun. Once again, going to stay with tag, only now we're going to let the quarterback run it. Our quarterbacks get to run it, depending upon how they do, more or less during a year. We had a kid the last couple years. We've been very fortunate. He's a great runner. He likes to run the football, so we've let him run it a lot, and he loves it. We've had some huge gains with this. We've had several 30 and 40-plus yard runs when the quarterback runs tag. You can see, once again, it makes it even harder now. We're motioning that four-back. Now he's coming across the quarterback's face, and he's just going to keep right on going. So it's going to maybe even look like sweep now. Everything is getting me running away from the call. And we'll tell the quarterback, kind of jump step a little bit, kind of crow hop, stay with that fake an extra second, put your toe in the ground and go the other way. Just dynamite football. There, I've drawn it up. You can see we're assuming we're going to get underneath the defensive end there, so we're actually going to kick out on the end. We just tell the guard, whatever's the wrong color at the end of the line of scrimmage, kick him out with your right shoulder there. So, and the tackle's always pulling and leading through the hole. Again with tag, you can see now, this is kind of another example of decoy motion. We're running the motion. You'd be thinking now, okay, well, you want to run the motion to the left if you're going to counter right. Well, we don't want anybody to gain a tendency on us. We don't want them to figure out where we're trying to run power and where we're trying to run tag to. So we're bringing the motion and tag to the same direction. Now if that defensive end slides up to take the sweep motion, the quarterback gets to run tag right underneath him. It's just a little backdoor power play, really. Once again, dynamite stuff, very misdirection-based, very tough for a defense to get used to. I think that's part of what I love about it. It's power football, but it's very, very tricky. It's very misdirection-type oriented stuff. And I don't think defensive coaches like that much anymore, so it's stuff we really love to run. The crisscross counter. We talked about the whole crisscross counter in the 20 series. Well, that was our crisscross counter off of jet. So we have to use a little bit different word here. We call this crisscross tag, whereas before it was crisscross jet. This is crisscross tag. It's the same general concept. We're going to bring that right wing in motion. We're going to give him the football. He's going to start left, hand off to that left wing, coming back to the right. Everything for the offensive line is exactly the same. We try to keep stuff as consistent with the guys up front as possible. We tell our offensive linemen, you hear 24 tag, 24 crisscross tag, it's the same play to you. We put all of the onus on our skilled players in the backfield to understand the differences and nuances of our offense. We don't ask our linemen to do that. We respect that our linemen need to play fast, play hard, play aggressive. So the backs are responsible for learning all those little tag words. The linemen up front are just running the tag play. Okay, so they get a lot of reps on that, and they get really good at it. There you can see the same play to the split end. Once again, it's really nice. We get into a little bit more of a spread formation set here. Gets that motion running across the quarterback's face, and we get the double handoff afterwards. It's very hard. That end has to stay very disciplined. One way that the defense can stop this is they can just say, okay, every time they go motion away, defensive end, you just stay on the line of scrimmage and do nothing. Don't play football. Well, that's great. We won't run Criss Cross Tag all night because we just take one of your best athletes and he's standing on the line of scrimmage doing nothing all night. So it really puts a lot of conflict in the minds of both the defensive coordinator and the defensive athletes. What are we trying to do? Where's the motion coming from? I think it's very difficult, and this is just a snapshot of it, but I think it's very difficult for you to get a tendency off of our motion. We use so much decoy stuff just to confuse and cause problems for the defense. There's not much to key on there.